PowerPoint presentation on Ocean City, Maryland. Nilsa Perno. The history of Ocean City, Maryland begins in 1524 with the Native Americans from the Algonquin tribe using it as a fishing city. It was later owned by an Englishman, Thomas Fenwick. In 1869, a businessman by the name of Isaac Coffin built the first beachfront cottage for paying guests, whose only mode of transportation was either a stagecoach or a ferry to get there. Due to the Ocean City's isolation as a barrier island, the town remained a quiet fishing village until July 4th, 1875, when the Atlantic Hotel was first built and opened. Continuing Ocean City, Maryland's history, in 1876, the railroad bridge Senapooksent Bay and the beginning of a resort town was born. In 1878, the U.S. Life Saving Service, a predecessor to the Coast Guard, established a station there. Their mission was to save and rescue shipwreck victims. The second station was built in 1891 and is currently still there, being used as a museum. In 1881, a line was completed across the Sunapooksent Bay to the shore, bringing railroad passengers directly into town. This was much faster and convenient than the original coach and ferry method. The railroad system bringing ease of transportation, Ocean City, Maryland built the first hotel, the Atlantic Hotel, in 1875. It was the beginning of what would be the Grand Boardwalk Hotels. The Atlantic Hotel was said to be a marvel in architectural beauty and excellence. It was the equivalent of the East Coast's finest hotels. The Atlantic Hotel in Ocean City, Maryland had many things to offer besides the beach and ocean. It offered dancing and billiards and had over 400 rooms for guests. In December of 1925, the Ocean City fire destroyed 3 blocks of old downtown and pier, including the Atlantic Hotel. After the fire, the Atlantic was rebuilt in 1926 and is still operational today. Owned by the same family, combining architecture and modern conveniences. It is still situated in downtown Ocean City, where the original structure was. With the success of the Atlantic Hotel, many visitors began to come, and the boardwalk was constructed in 1900. Tripper's Amusement opened shortly after. And unlike today, the boardwalk wasn't a year-round fixture. The boards would be removed and taken up during the winter and stored until the following spring. The fire that destroyed the Atlantic also took down some of the pier and the downtown area. The boardwalk also suffered structural damage from the August 1933 storm that ripped open a new channel from the bay to the ocean. During that time, engineers used that and made the inlet permanent with a new harbor. Today, Ocean City stretches along 10 miles of beautiful beach from the inlet to Delaware state line, with the boardwalk there all year round. As a coastal state, Ocean City, Maryland suffered many storms. A major storm in 1933 swept through Ocean City, opening a new channel from the bay to the ocean, creating an inlet, destroying the railroad tracks that had made Ocean City such an immensely popular tourist destination. The engineers of the Army Corps made the inlet permanent, and Ocean City became a major Atlantic fishing port. It also became a desirable destination and convenient to get to. The storm of 1962, called the Great Storm of 1962, also named the Storm of the Century, had made massive destruction and led to rapid expansion that turned Ocean City into the vacation destination it is today. Ocean City is susceptible to natural disasters as it is on the coast, weathering storms and human error. Some of Ocean City's current issues include sea level rise and beach erosion. With a rise of even 1 meter of water, most coastal communities have to choose between building seawalls and bulkheads to protect the property, or allowing beaches and marshes to encroach inland onto previously developed land. This produces much damage and costly expenses to the coastal areas that get destroyed. With changing world climate and the water heating brings many storms and increases in rise of sea level. The wide 10-mile-long sandy beach from the inlet to Delaware State of Ocean City has recently been enhanced and nourished by the U.S. Army of Engineers. This has created more sand berms and beach grass that has been planted. Continuing with Ocean City's issues of sea level rise and beach erosion. There are 5 categories of physical impacts on sea level rise: inundation of low-lying areas, erosion of beaches, increased flooding and storm damage, increased salinity of surface and groundwater, and higher water tables. Sea level rise could cause land that is above sea level to erode. Other current issues include algal blooms. Algal blooms are common in Ocean City and have been reported since 1968, with an increase due to water temperatures and pollutants that give rise to algal blooms. Algal blooms are a normal occurrence in the ocean water, but there are harmful algal blooms that occur and are harmful due to pollutants and increased temperatures. In Maryland, several algal species may produce toxins that affect public health and contaminate waters, forcing beaches to close and visitors not allowed on the beach. Reviewing the socioeconomic conditions of Ocean City. As a destination resort, Ocean City is nationally recognized as a clean, safe, and successful city. It has vacation homeowners, residents, visitors, and tourists that make up the economy. The tourism industry can be broken into 3 categories, which are hotels, motels, condominium rentals. The second is restaurants and nightclubs, and the third would be retails and malls. According to the town of Ocean City, peak tourist visitation occurs in summer months. Fall and spring and weekends also draw visitors, but not as substantial as the summer months. Ocean City attracts vacationers from areas close by, such as Pennsylvania, Delaware, the District of Columbia, and Virginia, aside from other parts of Maryland. According to the Maryland Department of Planning, the median household income for Ocean City in 2023 was $67,500, compared to its neighboring county of Worcester, which is $69,700. And the overall state of Maryland at $72,900. The poverty rate of Ocean City residents in 2023 was 9.4%, compared to its neighboring county of Worcester, which is 10.6%, and a state average of 9.5%. According to the town of Ocean City, property values are assessed at $5.8 billion in 2023. Continuing with the socioeconomics of Ocean City. This major resort town is on a 10-mile-long barrier island that separates the Atlantic Ocean from a chain of bays. Over 50,000 jobs are supported directly by the tourist economy and create labor of $1.5 billion in annual wages. Tourist peak periods are May through October, through the summer months into the winter. But there is activity all year round and numerous events and trade shows. Sustainability of tourism in Ocean City. In 2018, Ocean City became America's first zero-waste resort town with the help of Go Green. They are protecting and restoring shellfish populations by establishing sustainable harvest measures and protecting seagrass and shoreline nurseries. They are increasing wetlands that serve as staging areas for migratory birds and nesting areas as well. They are restoring grass dunes that have been previously destroyed or overrun by planting new ones. The town uses vinegar-based weed maintenance to protect pollinators. Community gardens and green spaces supporting native plants and wildlife. Local shops and restaurants are also mindful of their environmental footprint by composting and recycling.